Hi everyone. You're going to do this short Edpuzzle before you do your Power of the Pyramids lab or assignment or activity, whatever it is you want to call it. So I just want to review some of these with you. Okay. So what you have here is you have a histogram, a population pyramid of the world, and this is the snapshot of the world in 2017. Males blue left-hand side, females blue right-hand side. Okay. For this, you have the percentage of the population on the bottom, so you actually can't tell how many people are in this population. And then if you look, it kind of it goes up and then it gets narrow, and then at the top it goes out a bit. And if you notice, every single cohort or years here, this is the 0 to 4 males over here, let's say. It's a 5-year increment. And then over here it just goes 75 plus. Okay, so you have 75 to 100 and I don't know, 7. How long do the oldest people live? That are all grouped together. So it's not that there are a whole bunch of 75 plus years old, but there are. If we were to break that up, it would be smaller and smaller and smaller. But they just do it this way because as you get older, you tend to die off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you guys a series of questions about this, and I want you guys to pick from the multiple choice while looking at this what your answer is. All right, and then you're going to move on to the next section of this, and I'm going to check through this stuff to make sure that you guys understand this information before you start answering questions about a pyramid that you're actually going to create today. All right, so we're going to start off with number 1. What is the largest age cohort here, and how can you tell? Okay, so it's going to be a multiple choice, and then you're just going to have to elaborate on how you can tell. Our next question is going to be, what cohort makes up 4% of the global population? Okay. Where are you, okay, personally represented on the pyramid? Okay. Where are you represented? Okay. Where do you live? World, we're good. Male or female? How old are you? That's the information that you're going to click over there. Okay. Next question is, what percentage does your cohort represent of the world population? All right, now for these next questions, we're gonna go over to this one. You have pre-reproductive, reproductive, and post-reproductive. Okay, so for purposes of our activity, we're gonna say that post-reproductive are old people, and your reproductive and your pre-reproductive are young people. Okay, I'm probably gonna get a lot of flack for this, but that's what we're gonna do. So for this one, there are currently more old people or more young people living on the planet. Okay, do a little bit of math right there. Your next question is, you're going to kind of identify the general shape of the world population. And then we're going to go to these 3. I'm going to move myself down so you can see these. Okay. Oh, all right. So we have graph 1, 2, and 3. 1 is Ethiopia, 2 is New Zealand, and 3 is Japan. All of these are screenshots of, like, snapshots of life in these countries in 2017. So, what I want you guys to do is I want you to identify whether it's graph 1, graph 2, or graph 3, the most stable population here. Okay, stable, not growing, not declining, but, you know, the happy Goldilocks medium. Now I want you guys to identify the population that is growing, and growing pretty quickly. And lastly, I want you guys to identify the population that is decreasing, shrinking, which has its own benefits, but also drawbacks as well. And then when you guys are done with this, you're going to submit it. and then go back to Google Classroom, open number 34, Power of the Pyramids activity, and the directions in there are pretty self-explanatory, and you're going to start building your one assigned population pyramid.